which is thus extension and ulnar deviation because it goes to the fifth metacarpal. So we're going to do flexion and radial deviation and strip. And all this muscle goes where? Everybody goes to the lateral epicondylitis. After that, we have the extensor carpoladialis brevis, which goes to the middle finger and still straight. So we're stretching and stripping.
Lateral epicondyle.
And everything goes to lateral epicondyle. And after that, have extensor carporadialis longus, which is going to the second one. This one does extension and radial deviation, so we're going to do flexion and ulnar deviation. And the last one is the most lateral muscle, which is the brachioradialis. This muscle doesn't do anything on the wrist. Why? Because it doesn't pass the wrist area. Because the insertion is this bump here, which is the styloid process of radius. But this muscle is the main muscle that does flexion of the elbow on a neutral position. But the reason I put this muscle on this group is because this muscle shares close the same origin with the rest of the extensor, which is the lateral supraepicondyle of the humerus. And this is stripping. Now the best way, can I do anything on the wrist to stretch it? No. So it's only on the elbow. So stretch the elbow, extending the elbow. So by extending the elbow here and stripping at the same time, I can work on the brachioradialis. Now, I asked you guys about the wrist area, which is like the flexor group does flexion, and all those extensor group that we just reviewed today does extension. We have like two muscles that do radial deviation. The radial deviation is the extensor carporadialis longus, extensor carporadialis longus, and flexor carporadialis. So flexor carporadialis, extensor carporadialis together does the radial deviation. When the ulnar deviation is extensor carpo ulnaris and flexor carpo ulnaris, they both do ulnar deviation. It's just the last name. If you have the whole sentence, the last word, if they say ulnar, they both do ulnar deviation. Which are the two words they use? Ulnar is flexor carpo ulnaris and extensor carpo ulnaris. Radial deviation, extensor carporadialis longus, and flexor carporadialis. That does radial deviation. So it's easy. When I told you guys in myology, it's based on the word, the name of the muscle. Now, our goal is that if you have a client come with a tennis elbow, that's what you do. You warm up, you do the effleurage, you relax everything. It's everything from this part down. Incorporate the arms a little bit too. For the too much of myology reason, I didn't go, but next time when you go to the golf elbow, I'm going to go through the coracobrachialis, biceps brachii, brachialis, and all the flexor group, and at the same time, pronator teres and pronator quadratus too. That's going to be on the next quiz. They're going to have the golf elbow. Any question about the? So that's the way you do the effleurage, warm up the area, and after specific muscle, all those muscles just a touch that we need to stretch, strip, cross fiber, relax, manipulate, lifting, effleurage, petrosage. Our goal is to make all this extensor group relax, smooth. So this attachment here, which is the lateral epicondylitis, it's not too much pressure. It's relaxed. So we have good work. Yes?
Turn it off now.
Yes.